Alright, so welcome back again to Pinoy Screencast, and we have another unboxing video, and this time we're going to unbox a Android TV box. It is a quad-core KitKat Android box, and as you can see here in front is the MX3 4K version, and this is really portable Android TV box, which is I'm excited to check out. So let's first check out the box, and in front, as you will see, the image of the MX3 and then a 4-core CPU, or this is a quad-core version with a GPU of a Mali 8-core, a 4K ready UHD with a H.265 HEVC codec and the Xbmc. Also on the side is the Android TV box KitKat Android Cortex-A9 octa-core Mali 450, and on the other side it's just the same. So looking in front, there's a 2 gigs of RAM, an 8 GB ROM, and then a Wi-Fi, ABGN, and then a Bluetooth 4.0 with an input of 5 volts with 2000 milliamp and an Android 4.4.2 operating system. And of course it's made in China and other stuff. And here at the bottom is the look of the actual unit. So there's a power AV RJ45 SPDIF port and the power button, power LED, and other stuff there. So without further ado, let's check out the actual product. Okay, all right, so here is the TV box, and it's really small. So let's see. So there, wow, that is very nice looking build. So let me put it here first, and as you can see, the accessories: power adapter, HD cable, AV OTG cable, IR remote controller, and manual. So that's the items inside. So the power adapter at 2000 milliamp, and the audio video cable, and then the HDMI cable for the display. So I'm just not sure on what's the length of this one, but I'll be checking it in a bit. And the user manual, so I think this is in black and white. So there, just a very quick manual, very long. This is the remote. Okay, so this is the remote. So it has a media, music, web, app, volume, home, return, and the toggle or the navigation menu, and then the mouse, so I can press this, and then the numeric keypad and other stuff here. So it doesn't include a battery, so which is really bad. So I need to have a AAA battery. So that's the item inside the box. So let's check the interface or the actual look of the MX3. Alright, so this is the MX3 4K, and looking at the top is the power button here, and it has a teardrop, or similar with my finger there. So it fits on my finger when you press this one. And in front there's no label, and on the right side you will see the TF card slot and this one. So I'm not sure if this is a microphone or something. It doesn't have any plug there, but there's an OTG plug, and then a 2 USB port. So this is a 2.0, and then at the top or front, power adapter port, and then the AV or audio video plug, and the RJ45, and then the HDMI cable port, and the SPDIF for the audio. And here at the bottom is just the volume rating, and then the device compiles with this e-certificate and another bunch of stuff there, and a serial number. So let's go check this out, and let's see on how this works. Alright, so this is the hands-on of the MX3 4K, and this is from the everbuying.net. So thanks to them for sending this out. And of course, this is the actual demo, and as you can see, this is an Android TV box, and I have changed the UI, but here we will be checking the settings, and the M box is we can actually change it on the other settings, more settings, and then we can go into the home and we can set the media box to the default launcher, and when I click that, it will automatically jump to this interface. Now this is a minimal version of the interface, and you can see the online video. It's a great access for that. And then the back, my recommend, so I can add with this one, and I can add different apps I can install on the Google Play Store. But since this is an Android 4.2, so I can install any app from the Google Play Store, and to do that I can just click this one, the Google Play Store, and then I can now install different apps. So for example, I'll be installing the Antutu there. Alright, so a quick walkthrough on my setup. So I have all the cables of the mouse and the keyboard, and also the OTG cable for the USB flash drive, and then I have a optic fiber or optic cable for the LG speaker via SPDIF, and then the HDMI going to the display, and the RJ45 for my LAN connection. So I can switch to the Wi-Fi connection if I want to over the settings, and then that's the setup for my MX3 4K TV box, and it's really easy to install. So just plug all the cables and then just press the power button and use the adapter or the AC adapter, and you're good to go. So here, going back to the Google Play Store, we're going to install the Antutu Benchmark. So as what I've said, the app can be installed on the Google Play Store, and you can install any games or any APK apps. Alright, so while it's installing, I'll walk through the different settings here. So my apps there, so you can see it has a built-in apps like the calendar, calculator, clock, and other bunch of stuff there. So it also has a Miracast that I'll be doing a demo later, and then the MX Player, Netflix, and the Xbmc. And here you can see that it has a Super SU. It means it's already rooted out of the box. It also has a Skype and the settings and update and YouTube, and there is a status bar here at the bottom, and also I can toggle here on the navigation if I scroll down or drag it down. So there's the settings. Okay, so I can click that, and here we can see that the media box here, so it's the build number 110 K4 and model M82, and running on a 3.10.33 kernel build. And I can check the update, but unfortunately I think they don't have a system update. Alright, so going back to the menu, so I can add this one if I want to there, for example the Miracast and the MX Player. So there you go. So when I go back, it will add that. And going back to the settings is we can set the network if you want a Wi-Fi or the Ethernet that's connected right now. And on the display I have the HDMI if I want to auto detect the output, so you can set it to different settings here, and then the status bar if you want it to auto hide, so you can turn it on, then it will auto hide, and then off. So display position, so if you can adjust that one, and going back, a screensaver if you want to. On the advanced is the Miracast settings, so I can connect my Android device, which is I'll be connecting it right now. Alright, so the first thing we need to do for the Miracast is we need to convert it in. Alright, so the first thing we need to do for the Miracast is we need to switch on the Wi-Fi, which is I'm currently on the Ethernet. I need to switch back to the Wi-Fi. So by sliding down and then Wi-Fi, and then I'll just turn this on and connect to my Wi-Fi, and I'll just go back and then go back to Miracast and now you need to switch on your screencast on your device that has a mirrorcast capability, and then just connect it, and it will automatically connect into the box or the Android box. And there, as you can see now my smart device or smartphone there, and you can now mirror anything from your device. So for example, let me check a game. This is the Leo's Fortune, and we're going to play this one. So you can see I am going to use my smartphone as a controller to play the game. So the speed of the streaming depends on your internet connection or your Wi-Fi connectivity. So as you will notice there, so there's some drop of quality when I'm moving fast. So that depends on the Wi-Fi connectivity. So if you want to have a decent quality, you need to have stable Wi-Fi. Alright, so it's really pretty accurate, and there's really no huge delay from the device and on the display.
This mysterious
It's really
contraption.
nice. Alright, so that is the mirrorcast. So again, so that is the connectivity for the mirrorcast. So it has a built-in connection for that. And also I can use a Google remote device, which is you can download on the Google Play Store. That's the mirrorcast. And next is going back to the settings, is the advanced. As you can see, you can remote control your device if you want to. So there's the IP address, the Google TV remote that I mentioned a while ago, CEC control, and the other stuff. So here, as you can see, you can turn off your auto detection for the audio if it's not detecting your device. So for example, my LG speaker here, so if I want to detect that, I need to manually switch it to the SPDIF pass-through rather than the PCM. And the DTS, so I can set that if I want to, and other stuff there. The other thing is the Xbmc, which is a additional app or a built-in app to it, but you can download it if you want to on the Google Play Store. So I have installed some add-ons like the 9GAG TV, and I can play this one, for example, prank, and then I can choose this one and it will play that. It will stream directly from my TV box.
いかにも童貞が好みそうな青春派ルックスの彼女だが果たして茂木君の話は出るのかこれ出たすごいけど
So there, as you can see, it's streaming real time via the 9GAG streaming add-on from the Xbmc. So far the streaming is really nice, and it really loads fast, and there are lots of scripts that you can experiment with this one. So for example, I'll just go back to the home and I can click the add-ons and then get more. So I can also install different channels and other stuff here. So there's a bunch of them. You can go install them all if you have the storage for that. And basically that's the Xbmc, and you can click the programs, add source if you want to, and other stuff here. So again, it's really working nice and it's compatible, so out of the box. Alright, so that's the Xbmc. I'll just turn it off and I'll just switch this one to the other launcher, which is here, and then the launcher 3 as the default. So as you can see, this is the Android KitKat launcher, and if I press this one, it will load your apps, and then I can toggle the recent apps. So there. So let's see if the Antutu is already installed. So there. So let's have a quick benchmark for the Antutu, and let's see the actual result. Alright, so there you go. The Antutu benchmark result is at 39,074, and that is really high for this device. And as you can see, let's check the details. So this one, so the GPU is a 10,125 for the 3D on a 920 by 1080, and the other stuff here. Alright, so let's check the browser, and this is the default, so I'll just go visit my website .net there. And if you want to check out this device, if you're interested on having this one, you can go type in bit.ly/mx and then 3 letter I, and there you go. So it will go to the everbuying.net, and you can go check out the specification there. All the details will be there, and a bunch of stuff regarding this product. So far I love the features. It's really fast, and this is my website. Currently it's on a mobile version, and let's see here. Alright, so there you go. That's the MX3, and it's really nice. So the details of this one, so let me go back to that in a bit. Alright, so let's have a quick look on the storage, which is on the other, and then more settings, and then the storage. And then as you can see, it has a full internal storage of 8 gigabytes. So it doesn't have any space allocated for the operating system, so it's all for the internal storage, which is really nice. And I have inserted also a SD card. It is compatible on, I think it's up to 32 gigabytes, so I'm not sure because I haven't have a 64 gigabytes currently right now. And let me go back to the browser if it already loaded the website. So there you go. So it's the M82 Amlogic S802 quad-core KitKat Cortex-A9 4K Android Wi-Fi TV box with a 2 gigs of RAM and 8 gigabytes of ROM, and with HDMI OTG audio video output, SD card or TF card slot with a SPDIF. So you can go check this out. All the details are there. Alright, so there we go. That is the MX3 quick hands-on and walkthrough on some of the details, but I'll be reviewing it further on a couple of weeks or days. So stay tuned on that on my YouTube channel. So be sure to subscribe on my channel, and just click the subscribe button at the bottom of this video. And of course, don't forget to like, share, and as always, I'm Arnovino, and see you on my next video. And of course, if you have questions or feedback that you want to know, that you want to see on the full review, don't hesitate to put it in the comment section down below. Alright, so once again, see you on my next video.